just here with Justin. He's been a heavy-duty mechanic for quite some years, and we're just working on a max force. And he was telling us the last time we came out that about, what did the bus driver say about when he was loaded?
Yeah, so when the bus would have more than about 50 passengers on it, it wouldn't maintain speed on the highway if there was any kind of an incline. And it was getting to the point where we were starting to worry that the bus would be an obstruction due to the lack of performance. We went through and made sure all the mechanical components were working. Everything was within spec. It was just came down to lack of performance due to the buildup of carbon and soot. So we tried a few different methods of cleaning it out, kind of manually, which is dangerous. You know, you're knocking carbon loose that could get through and plug something or damage something else. We heard about the Kenvo system years earlier, actually, so we decided to give it a try. We couldn't believe the amount of carbon that was coming out in the fluid, so we brought it back in, did the road test, did the oil change, and so that engine had about 260,000 kilometers on it. Now we had an identical bus where we had to do the engine on it due to a camshaft failure.
Okay, so engine.
We could A/B those two buses, and arguably the higher mileage engine felt like it was performing at a higher level, and the specs when we'd compare pressures and speeds on the scanner were virtually identical as well. So at that point it was performing basically like a new engine. So we'll see what kind of an improvement we can find for mileage once the school year gets going.
Nice. So do you think that you would add this into regular maintenance, or how do you think you'll take care of it in the future?
So the plan right now is when we do our ECVIPs, we traditionally would do fuel filters and an oil change. And going forward, we're going to start doing these Kenvo decarbons as a part of our fuel system service once a year. And we're hoping it's going to cut down on EGR Cooler, turbochargers, DPF filters plugging up, and eventually, we're hoping that it's going to cut down on the crankcase pressure due to cylinder scoring. So that's our plan right now, and we'll see in a year, and then we'll see in 2 years, and we'll see in 5 years how it plays out.
Yeah. Well, we've enjoyed working with you. Do you think that possibly like a bus like that's low on power, climbing a hill, after the cleaning, could maybe get a mile per gallon better fuel mileage?
I mean, I would think it's probably better than that, but I'd be sort of speculating. But based on the amount of, the percentage of throttle required before compared to the percentage of throttle afterwards, it felt like it was probably making close to double the power.
Wow.
So you'd have to think efficiency works both ways, so more power, less engine load, less fuel.
Yeah, nice. Well, it's been great working with you. Thanks for your time today.
Yeah, no, thank you guys.